America is once again facing deep shock after a violent attack claimed the life of Charlie Kirk, a well-known conservative activist and one of Donald Trump's strongest allies. Kirk, only 31 years old, was shot dead during a speech at Utah Valley University, a tragedy that unfolded in front of a crowd of thousands. What was meant to be a political event quickly turned into chaos and fear, with officials now describing the killing as a planned act of political violence. The shooting happened midday in Orem, Utah, about 40 miles from Salt Lake City. Kirk was addressing a large audience when a sudden gunshot rang out. Videos circulating online show him reaching for his neck before collapsing, as shocked spectators ran for safety. Many who were present said they had no idea where the bullet came from, but investigators later confirmed it was fired from a distant rooftop. Authorities say the shooter acted alone and is still on the run. Utah's Public Safety Commissioner Bo Mason told reporters that the suspect appeared to have carefully prepared the attack. This was not random. It was deliberate, and the individual responsible remains at large, Mason said. The manhunt has expanded across Utah with support from federal agents, but no suspect has yet been captured. Police revealed on Wednesday night that 2 men were briefly detained and questioned, but later released after no evidence tied them to the shooting. Investigators continue to review surveillance footage and interview witnesses. According to CNN, agents are also checking rooftops and nearby buildings for ballistic clues and possible escape routes the sniper may have used. The White House reacted swiftly to the assassination. Former President Donald Trump, speaking in a video message from the Oval Office, promised that justice would be delivered. "We will track down the killer and anyone who supports this kind of evil," Trump declared on his Truth Social account. His words reflect the wider concern that America is seeing an increase in politically motivated attacks. Utah Governor Spencer Cox also condemned the violence, calling it an attack not just on Charlie Kirk, but on free speech and democratic life. Members of Congress from both parties echo similar views, warning that the climate of political anger in the country is now pushing extremists to commit deadly acts. The New York Times reported that federal agencies have already documented a sharp rise in threats against public figures in recent years. Security at the university event has come under question. Jeff Long, chief of the Utah Valley University Police, confirmed that 6 officers were present and were coordinating with Kirk's private security team. However, no counter-sniper units were on site, raising criticism over whether enough was done to protect a high-profile figure who was known to attract controversy. According to NBC News, law enforcement experts have said such events now require more advanced security planning. Witnesses described the scene as chaotic and terrifying. One student told the Salt Lake Tribune that people screamed and ducked as they realized Kirk had been hit. Footage posted on social media shows blood on his shirt moments after the bullet struck, while those around him tried desperately to help. Emergency medics rushed to his side, but he was pronounced dead not long after. Kirk's death marks the loss of a prominent and often polarizing voice in American politics. As founder of Turning Point USA, he built a major platform for young conservatives and became a frequent speaker on college campuses. His group released a statement mourning his passing, saying, "Charlie was a fearless defender of America's values. His leadership and voice will be missed more than words can describe." The attack has reignited debate over gun violence, political extremism, and the risks faced by public figures in today's America. Analysts note that this follows a troubling trend, pointing to the 2022 hammer attack on Nancy Pelosi's husband and threats against members of Congress.